everyone, my name is Sandeep Kaur.
And my name is Jashanpreet Kaur and my student ID is 9917287226.
Today we are here to present a pedagogical assignment, pedagogical documentation assignment.
And as an early childhood educators, we love to observe children's natural curiosity and creativity. And today we want to share an observation of children's creative exploration and pretending play.
To do this assignment, we both observed two different kids but of the same age group and analyzed their interests through our observations. So first, I would like to talk about my anecdotal observation. In my anecdotal observation, I observed Akshay, who is almost 3 years old and he's going to turn 3 in April. So I noticed that he's engaged in a pretend play. He's sitting under the whiteboard, as you can see in the picture,
Yes.
that he's pretending as an ice cream shop, and he's having a different markers that he used as an ice cream to sell. So he loudly called ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Anybody wants ice cream? His daddy said, "I want ice cream." And he said, "Here's your sparkling red ice cream." I put the sprinkles inside, and then when he was giving the ice cream, he said, "Where's my money?" So, and then he approaches his mother and asks for ice cream. "Mommy, do you want ice cream?" Then he was using always, "Here's your blue, red, whatever ice cream." I put a sprinkles inside.
Wow. Yeah, from your observation, I can clearly see that how children use their memory in their play, which they observe in their real life, and it is very interesting that how Akshay used his imagination.
Yeah. So I was very interested to know about your observation.
And yeah, I also would like to discuss my observation. I observed the girl, her name is Justine, and she's 4.8 years old. And I observed that Justine said to her mother that she wants to do painting, as you can see in the picture that she is doing painting by thumb. So she said to her mother that she wants to do painting, and then her mother provided the paint brushes and put the different paint colors into the paint tray and place the white sheet with an apple shape drawn on it. And then I was very surprised that instead of using the paint brushes, she started to paint by using her thumb. It was very surprising for me that how she was using the multiple colors, turning it into a rainbow apple.
Yeah, so through your observation, I was so excited that she's not using the paintbrushes. Then what she's using? So you said she's using her thumb.
Yes,
Yeah.
as you can see in the picture that is how she is using her thumb.
Yeah, so I think she's having the imagination of a rainbow. That rainbow has a
Yes.
7 color, and she wants to make a rainbow apple.
Yes. And this moment showed her creativity and interest in exploring colors in new ways. Also, after finishing her creativity, she said to her mother and father that, "Look, I made a rainbow apple," and she was very excited.
Yeah. So and she uses her thumb. Maybe she want to use a different pattern.
Yes.
So have you ever noticed that whenever we dip our thumb in the paint and when we put it on paper, it gives a different pattern. So we have a lines in her thumb.
Yes.
Maybe she wants to use that. So
Maybe.
so from my observation, you can clearly demonstrate that Akshit is expressing his creativity and he's developing a social skills through the pretend play. As well as we all know about the how this learning happened. Document 2014, it states that play-based learning foster the engagement, and when the children are engaged in their play, they develop the different ideas. They learn their lifelong skills. Akshat is engaged in his play, and he asks for money. I think he might have seen his parents buying a grocery, and they always pay and then buy. So he's using the real things in his play, and he's learning the lifelong skills. as well as he is having a strong memory that he is applying in his play.
Yes, I also would like to relate my observation with how does learning happen document. As an early childhood educators, we know that there are four foundations:
Yeah.
belonging,
Gain,
well-being,
well-being,
engagement,
engagement, and
and
expression.
expression. And one of four foundation, that is expression, demonstrate that through art, storytelling, and creativity, children express their ideas and emotions in a unique way. As you can see in the picture that Jasreen is expressing her creativity in a unique way by using the thumb instead of paintbrushes.
Yes, and I would also like to relate here my observation with the elect document. Under the section 4.3 preschooler kindergarten representation, it highlights that pretend play supports the children development of different ideas and their thoughts, and they also like increase their language and social skills.
Yes.
In Akshit's case, he is talking to his parents. He's developing his communication skills. He's learning how to talk to the others, as well as he's developing a relation. He's fostering his social skills.
Also, I also would like to relate my observation with elect document. As a elect document demonstrate the representation, like 4.3 representation domain in the preschooler section. Uh, explain that children use art media and children use the art media and creativity to express her feelings and experiences. They begin to recognize their own work and talk about its meaning. As in the anecdotal record, the Serene's rainbow apple was a form of representation. She used different colors to explore her own ideas and express her creativity in a unique way.
Yeah. So we all know about the different theories.
Yes.
So I read in my child development course about the Vygotsky. We all learned about the Vygotsky.
Yes, yes.
So he said that children learn through the social interactions.
Yes.
So I think here Akshit is learning from the real world through, and that he's demonstrating through his pretend play.
Yes.
So to better understand how kids use their pretend play to express their interest, we developed a concept web. Let's show our concept web. Um, we demonstrated our various activities on our common interest. So first, we would like to talk about the sensory play. In the sensory play, I'll give him a lemonade, mint leaves,
Interesting.
and some spoons and water. So where he can make a lemonade. Uh, I thought about this activity because I think Akshay might have observed his parents making a smoothie at home, and whenever I will provide him all the material, he will have a different imagination, and he wants to pretend that he is making a lemonade smoothie using the water and the lemonade and mint leaves. Further, more he might pretend he's going for a shopping using the shopping cart, and other I will provide material like purse, bags, and all that. Yes. So he'll pretend that he's going for a shopping, and in the block area he will pretend as a construction worker where he's building a building a city using the blocks, Legos, or wooden blocks, almost like that material I'll provide him. Furthermore, in the art area, I thought about a very interesting activity. That's he's make a beehive using a pasta. He'll glue the pasta on the sheet, and he will say that I'm making a beehive. He will be having imagination that how the beehive looks like.
These activities are very interesting. Like when Akshit will do these activities, they can enhance his pretending play skills.
Yes, he will enhance his communication skills,
Yeah, fine motor problem solving.
Yeah.
I also like to share my curriculum web that supports Justine creativity across different learning areas. And you can see that in the art area, Justine can create the family collage. Like Jocelyn collect and arrange pictures of their family members to make a collage, and also she can decorate the collage by using different materials and express her emotions through creativity.
Oh, so yes, she can express her creativity. She's
Yes,
so
yes.
creative.
Yeah. Moreover, I planned the one activity in the sensory area. Like Jocelyn can make a leaf necklace. Like she
Oh.
can thread different leaves into string for creating the necklace, which will enhance the fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination skills, and creativity.
Yeah.
Moreover, another activity, she can construct the homes for animals.
Oh.
By using the blocks or different natural materials or recycled items.
Yeah.
She can use in the block area, which will enhance her problem solving skills and construction skills. Also, the last activity in the home area, the student can make the cookies with Play-Doh in the home area. As she can make the cookies in the different shapes and sizes, and she can decorate the cookies with different material, which will enhance her imagination and fine motor skills
and creativity. So to wrap up, we both came across one common interest after observing Akshit's pretend play and Jasarine's creativity. So as Akshit is pretending in his play and he's having the different ideas, different thoughts, as well as Jasreen, she's having her creativity skills and different ideas. So we came across one common interest, that's imagination. To foster the children's imagination of Akshit and Jasreen, we planned 4 activities in different areas. First one is building a castle using the soil. This is an outdoor activity. We'll provide the soil and buckets, as well as we'll give them digging tools. They can build a castle. They'll show their imagination. Jasreen's creativity will be fostered,
Yes,
and Akshit's pretend play to make a castle.
And in the art area, we plan the one activity making a rainbow using the thread. Like she can place the thread into the rainbow shape, different colors of the thread, and she can paste the thread by using the glue and imagine that how their rainbow looks like.
Yeah, and furthermore, in the block area, we thought that we will make a ramp in which children can move the balls or they will move the cars. It will foster their imagination, that how they go uphill and downhill on the road, as well as they will be so creative and they will pretend they are moving on the road.
Yes, and in the home area, children can make the pizza by using the clay. When children will make the pizza by using the clay, they can imagine that how the actual pizza looks like.
And we will also provide them different material that looks like a topping, maybe a pom-poms.
Yes, decorate different material like the small buttons,
Yeah.
the sparkle things.
Yes,
and cutting the construction paper into a different kind of veggies like onion shape,
Yeah.
and the red paper into like as a tomato.
I was also thinking that we can provide them stickers of different vegetables.
Yes.
And different toppings that they can use, as well as we came across this interest, and we think that this will foster children's creativity,
Yes.
imagination, their pretend play, their
And
fine motor
fine-
skills, their
and-
social skills, their language skills.
And problem solving skills, the last one.
Yeah, so this was all a presentation. I hope you all liked it and you got many much more to learn from this presentation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.